So, how's it going? It's me, I'm back. This is my third blog. Let's go. Sorry I missed a blog yesterday. I've just been kind of focused on schoolwork a little bit because, like, I don't need to be failing. So, and I am a little bit stressed out with schoolwork a little bit right now. And I know I said that I would talk about my life on here, like a diary, but, like, if I talk about it, then I'm gonna be thinking about it more than I already am, and I'm not gonna do that. So instead, I'm gonna be talking about anything else about my day. So I'm gonna be talking about some trans things. Well, one, something that I did today. Something that I did today that you should never do, and I think it was kind of stupid of me to do, but you know. And number two, correcting people on my gender and pronouns. So the first thing is so I have binders, like I said, and I wore my binder today from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. I know 6 7. To me, it's not thinking that funny. I mean, it's funny, but also it's like not at the same time. Anyways, not what that's about, but I wore it from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Not 7 p.m. Yes, 7 p.m. Because I was in school all day, and then I was hanging out after school for forensics, speech and debate, and then I went to the library to do homework. So, my ribs, thankfully, I've been feeling them all day. They hurt a little bit, but none of them are thankfully broken. So, that's fun. Might be dying. Don't ever do that. Don't bind for 14 hours? I don't know. Wait, I could just shoot notes at a time. Hold on. 6 to 19? Yeah. So 13 hours, right? Yeah, 13 hours. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're only supposed to wear them for about like 8 hours. 6 to 8 hours. Yeah. Needless to say, I won't be wearing mine tomorrow. One, because I got karate tomorrow, and I don't have an opportunity to change before that, and two, you know. So, anyways, on to correcting people on my pronouns. The other topic of this video. So my school is not like homophobic per se, and they're pretty accepting. Yeah, most people that I'll be like, hey, I'm like a guy, or like someone will like use she, her pronouns for me, or to say, oh, she, and I'll be like, oh, he, I'm a guy, and people are usually just like, oh, okay, and people usually kind of like either will use my correct pronouns or will like, or will kind of acknowledge like, oh, okay, oh, sorry, like, because I know some people might not be too used to pronouns, and also that's one thing I hate about, like, this is stereotype for like people. Oh my god, if my phone doesn't stop moving, it keeps like slipping. How do I explain it? Hold on, let me move. Okay, this is like this weird stereotype for non-cisgender people or people who use like pronouns. Oh my god, sorry, my phone keeps like subtly flipping down, and it's annoying. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, so this is like this weird, like, stereotype against like people who like use like pronouns that like don't align with their assigned gender or birth, whatever, like people, trans people or NDs, like it's like this weird stereotype, they like look at like defensive, like what like really mean when like you don't use the correct pronouns. And yeah, like some people might, but also just like, cause oftentimes we're misgendered like all day. If like we're not passing or like we're around people that we can't come out to, or just there's something going on, sometimes it can get a little bit annoying when you're being misgendered all the time. Not saying it's an excuse, but at the same time, just like it is a little bit annoying to get misgendered, but you know. Anyways, moving on. Like, so it's been pretty good. It's weird because like even the people at my school who you think are like the typical like popular kids, they're pretty chill about it. Like someone will like use she her pronouns for me, I'll be like he, and they're like, oh okay, right? They're mostly pretty chill about it. They might pause for a second and they're like, oh okay. I mean, like I think it's pretty obvious. I think they kind of make the connection, but for my family, it's like I don't know if I can come out to them. You know what I mean? Like I know what they think of trans people. I just don't know what they would think if I was trans. Which I am. If they knew I was trans, you know what I mean? Like how would they kind of go about that? I'd rather have them unintentionally misgender me versus them knowing and just not caring. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather kind of give them that grace of like them not knowing versus like them knowing. You know what I mean? Like I want to have the thought that oh no, they just don't know. It's fine. Or versus like them actually doing it. So it's like, you know what I mean? And also, I just don't want to answer freaking questions about it. Like if I feeling that if I like, because when I told people that I was like bi and that when I was an atheist, I got like a bunch of questions about like why I'm bi, why I'm an atheist, just kind of like them. I get like them wanting to know more about this part of my identity, but like it's still, it's a little bit annoying. I'm not saying it's like, hey, don't ask questions. Like it's okay for you to want to understand my identity, but like at the same time, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying it's like I don't want to answer like a bazillion questions and make them seem stupid or whatever. You know what I mean? I just don't know. Well, whatever. Yeah. That's fun. Anyways, so I've been getting really into TF2 recently. Like, even more so than usual. Like, it's not even like, oh, I really like TF2, like, a regular fixation. It's like, holy moly kind of thing. Like, I am hyperfixation time, right? Like, I can't rant about everything right now because I don't know the full note. Like, I know pretty much a big chunk of the lore, but I want to make sure I have everything down. I want to be able to explain it before I say, oh yeah, I know the lore, because lore is very important to me, because I was raised on MatPat. MatPat was one of the many YouTube creators that raised me, so I gotta get in my lore and my theories, so, you know, what else? Yeah, so right now, my favorite sniper, we love him, because when I saw him, I was like, oh yeah, transition goals. And I think me obsessing over him and transition goals so much, kind of, in my brain was like, wait a minute. I think there's something going on here. And then I thought about it for a little while. I was like, yeah, buddy, I think you're trans. And there was this one picture that I saw on Pinterest. I was like, there was a couple of them. It was like, if you can, sorry, my mouth is like dry and moist, dry and moist at the same time. So it's like, how do I explain it? Anyways, I saw this picture on, this drawing on, where the freak can I talk? I'm going crazy. Okay, anyways, so I saw this drawing on Pinterest. I was like, there's a couple of them. It's like, if you can You know, this mark, you can spy, sniper, soldier, a bunch of those. And it was just like picture them and like things about you that if you can them, this is probably, and like literally all of them were accurate. And one of them was that you probably try to mask. Like, you know, not that you probably are, you are. I don't make the rules, but like literally all of them were correct. And it's like, if all of them are correct, then the trans masculine probably is. So, yeah, that too. So yeah, tier 2, everybody. Making people realize they're gay and yeah, making people realize that they're gay and trans. Yeah. As always, stay safe, stay gay, and donate to Palestine if you can. And if you can't, use what I use and use arab.org. Arab.org. I always miss the wording, whatever. But use arab.org. Click every day, set reminders for yourself. Make sure you do it. There are people dying. Dying. So, yeah. So, stay safe, stay gay, and donate to Palestine. Yeah.